Okay, I have some more unscripted things for you. Uh, X-Men movie inconsistencies. This is a stupid one with Jean Grey's hair. If you watch the first movie, her hair is kind of like a brunette kind of color. Just like, not red, but I don't know how to describe it. Then, and it was long, kind of long. Then X2, it was a shoulder length kind of thing, and she did it up there. And it was a reddish color. A pretty bright reddish color. Then in X-Men Last Stand, when she came back, she had long red hair. I mean, red hair was long. Like, and she was in the water for so long. How the hell did her hair grow like that? How did her hair do something when she was supposed to be dead? Ah, just a few observations. There's another good one for the X-Men movie inconsistencies. Yeah, there's that shot where Wolverine's in the MRI kind of thing. That shouldn't happen. He's got metal in his bones. The thing would fucking blow up. Boom. No more Wolverine, no more school. Really, if you think about it, MRIs are not supposed to have metal. So here he is, his whole body is metal, and he didn't blow up. That's kinda miraculous. Like, so it's a really special equipment, so important timing. Ah, yes. Things from my childhood that today's children will never know. Phones were just phones. Just what we use them for. Just for calls. Now we use them for games, everything, but we don't actually really use them much for phones anymore. We text, we play games, but hardly ever that much. I mean, yes, they do that, but it's just phones back then were just that phones. Like okay, that's a phone, no big deal. But now all we have is about smartphones, Androids, crazy shit now. There's comics I loved. X Factor: The Investigations by Peter David. Oh, it's such a good story arc. It was the an offshoot team of X Men where they actually used they were actually a detective agency, which is pretty cool. It worked, and the characters were good. And one of my favorites were they had this character Layla Miller, who was a teenager when they introduced her, and she always said to Jamie Madrox, the Boltzmann, that when I grow up, I'm going to marry you. And of course, you think she's a little girl, that never happened. Well, she got sent to the future and came back as a young adult, and yes, they did eventually get married. I hated the way it ended. I hated all new X Factor, but that X Factoration, genius, Peter David, genius. There's another good one from from my childhood that says kids will never know. Watching TV together as a family. Yeah, we actually watched things at once. We watched the same show at the same time in the same place all together as a family. Wow, what a concept. But we must have been dinosaurs. The truth is that now we have our tablets or smartphones, we sit there, not caring about this family, just do whatever the hell they want to do. When I was growing up, my mom, dad, and I we would actually watch TV as a family. But now, people don't watch TV as a family. They just watch whatever they want to on their own. It's like, why? What is the point of being a family if you can't do that anymore? Just it really is sad that we just have such technology that we don't need to all be doing the same thing at once, which really burns me out. I gotta say that X-Men movies inconsistencies. In the comics, the X-Men are hardly ever killed. Well, in the movies, look how many people Wolverine kills. I can't even count he kills that many. So why is he like the X-Men? He just kills. Even in the movies, he kills. And Jean kills people she's still an X-Men. Just like why? Why is all of a sudden the X-Men can kill the movies when in the comics they weren't allowed to? Well, they weren't allowed to. Xavier didn't want them to, so you could do that. Ah, yes, here's another good fear. Stinging insects. Wasps, hornets, yellow jackets, all those things. I am terrified of them. I don't want to get stung. I really don't. It's fine. I'm tough and I can handle a lot of things, but I hate stings. I really do. I've been stung way too many times in my life. Oh, in fact, you know what I say if you're getting surrounded by bees, jump into a pool? That's not the right thing to do. What they do is they really wait for you to come back out so they can attack you again. Would you believe? I'm not kidding you, look it up. Honestly, the one that everyone says don't do is actually one you should do. Run. Get to a different location, wait for it to be gone, then go back to the location. It does work. I always succeed at that, so that's what heard what happens, so it works for me, so you should try it. Alright, bullying for physical appearance. I talked about that one boy from my middle school that was very obese. Well, he got insulted for it. When I was in middle school, I was insulted for being skinny. Yeah, I know, me skinny doesn't make sense now. Not skinny anymore. Um, it really makes me sad that we do that. That because someone's obese, we make fun of them. Saying, haha, you're a fat ass pig, whatever. Just, it's horrible. It really is. Just, really makes me very angry with the human race that he would do this. These people who never asked to be like that. It's not their fault most of the time. Just bad. Ah, yes. Now you probably guessed this, but I have a biggest inspiration. Carmela Trippi, my grandma. There are a few things I'd like to say to you. You were everything I needed. You got me through the hard times, and I miss you. You were funny, you were kooky, you were entertaining, and I could write a whole TV series about you. Um, because I know you're up there in heaven, looking down at me, and possibly smiling, and occasionally coming down to kick my ass when I need it, which is why I feel pain when I wake up in the morning, because she came down and beat me up, but just, you're my rock. You really were. You were everything to me. When you passed, I literally could not do school. I literally came to school, but I sat in the one room the whole time, just doing nothing. So I was fortunate to find a group project, a group thing that I was part of that actually did more smaller classes. So that was able to get me comfortable, and I know wherever you are, you're proud of me, and I know you'll want me to succeed and be able to get my books out there and maybe become a professional journalist. I don't know, but I know wherever you are, you're proud of me. And finally, here's another thing of bullying: skin color. That's just we know going back all the way. So it's tough. I had this one. When I was in elementary school, and we did a Martin Luther King Jr. play. We had only one black person in the entire school, and it was a woman. So she uh, she was also obese at first, and she was made fun of a lot. And very sweet girl. And guess what? All these years later, she's beautiful. She really is. So with that, I had my unscripted segment, and I hope you join me one last time.